Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I realized the same should be done for my uncle. I hope Anne agrees to see me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. As for what happened in the catacomb, I've not stopped thinking about it. Perhaps we could meet soon. There's much I wish to say.
that's it. I might come back to clean up some side quests, but for now, that was Hogwarts Legacy. Keep an eye out for the review. Oh, new quest. I guess we can do this right now. I guess while we're doing this, we can talk a little bit. I liked it, and I hated bits of it. I loved how detailed everything was. However,
How nice to see you, my young friend.
the amount of fast traveling I had to do was abysmal, man. And like the amount of time it takes to get to your fast travel, like open the book, go to map, and then swap to whatever map you need, and then scroll all the way out, and it was just kind of crazy. Anyway.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Anyway, again, the opening the book to find stuff is crazy. Reach level 34, end of year feast in the Great Hall. What level am I? Oh, fuck that. Yeah, it's just the amount of time it takes to do things, I think, is part of the problem I have with it. Like, opening the book, and then going up to map, or opening the book just to select a quest, and quests not showing up, and I don't know, it just seemed really tedious. I'll write up like an actual thing for a review, but I loved the combat, loved the visuals, they were incredible. I know it's British, but there were some words that they were just saying that just kind of pissed me off, like Sebastian. Ugh. It's Sebastian. Sebastian just hurt my ears. There were some things that were just like making my tummy hurt. felt a little clunky. That final boss fight, you saw I turned the difficulty down. That sucked. That was not fun. Yeah, love the magic. Love the visuals. Hogwarts was really detailed. Maneuvering around, especially in the map, like here. Map. Like figuring out where I need to go, right? So, say we want to go here, and there's a mission up here. But I teleport to this one, but this one would actually be like out back. Like it doesn't show exactly where it is. I think it would be better if there was like a little highlighting around a foo powder that's the closest. I think that would be helpful. I hate level gating in games. That's just me personally. I know some people like it, but I don't. So that was not very epic. Love the mounts. I loved a lot of things. They were just little things that kind of bogged it down. The gear, man. What the fuck? It all looks like shit. And having limited space, like 20 total? Are you fucking serious? Like 20 for each would be better if you want to gate it, but I wouldn't even gate it at all. And then I'd walk into one room, be full, go in for 10 seconds just to clear out a space to get it, and then I'd walk into another room and do the same thing. So I'm like, no, screw it, I'll just walk past. I really don't care about doing more. Just really tedious. I could do without the gear. Yeah, I think my biggest problems are just the amount of time it takes to do things. And I'm not talking about missions. Missions are fine, but just tedious things like opening the book. And like, I get it, it's a huge game. But come on, I run up to a door and I see that little circle telling me, oh no, you need to wait because the door is loading. That breaks it for me. Like, that's immersion broken. Like, look at that. See that little circle? It's only for a second, but it is there. Look at that. I don't like it. Anyway, I'll call it there. If you want to see that ending cutscene, I presume, for level 34, look it up. I'll probably do that right now. I couldn't care less. Side missions were good. I loved Poppy. Wasn't really into the Onai lady. She's kind of annoying. Sebastian was really cool. Getting the curses. Awesome. Love the spells. Love the references to the movies. That Deathly Hallows mission was awesome. Yeah. Anyway, keep an eye out for the real review. We got more games coming soon. And yeah, catch you in the next one.